ready to go, man. Let's get locked in, ready, and loaded, baby. All right, y'all. Let's see what it is, man. Hope y'all doing good, man. On this beautiful, what is it, Monday, Tuesday? One of them, man. Let's keep it going, brother. Sabotage. We're going to sabotage. Shout out to you, brother. Y'all, I got to get this. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this. There we go. Perfect. All right, we good. Let's keep it going, man. Here we go. Shout out to y'all, man. Hope all was well for y'all. I had on the destroying video he posted today. Hope all was well for you guys on this beautiful Monday night. Let's see where we're going. JJ said, I know you're an Aggie fan, but what's your prediction on Tennessee? We had Tennessee going 75, I think, brother. Let me get my journal because I ain't even know off the top of my head. I don't know why I just start live and don't have my journal. At this point, I don't know why I just start lives and don't have my journal already out. I should just have it already out. I like, that's just how we should just start every single video. What's going on, Eric? What's going on, Jake? Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all coming in live, man. What's going on, brother? Life, unreal. Shout out to you with the follow. Appreciate it, life. Appreciate it, man. Anti-win going crazy with the Hardman. Shout out to you, Anti. Hope all's well for y'all, man. Hope everybody's doing good. What's going on, Pierce? Hope all's well for you too, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for the kind words, brother. All right, y'all, let's get into it, man. I don't even know where Tennessee is, y'all. Florida State, Oklahoma State, Florida. Not Tennessee. Where's Tennessee at? Not Tennessee. Not Tennessee. We got a lot of papers here currently. North Dakota State, South Carolina. What's going on, man? Oh yeah, hey, Eric v. Jacob tonight, man. Just tonight, hey. Yeah, he got that one in. It's crazy. Y'all slinking at the same time for real. Okay, State, what's going on, man? Y'all, I don't know where we have Tennessee at. I'm sorry, y'all. I usually have my stuff together, but I guess I don't no more, man. But I think Tennessee's 7-5, man. What's going on, Bo? He said, phase on Brandon and Keelan Russell starting thoughts on, hey, love it. I love it, man. I mean, we should be seeing some high-quality matchups between Tennessee and Alabama next coming years, man. Like, those two guys are super talented. I'm glad they're both. I consider them freshmen. A lot of people are like, oh, well, Keelan Russell, he's a sophomore. He played 2 games last year. 2 games. I consider him a freshman. That's just me, though. But anyways, shout out to him. If you want to call him a redshirt freshman is, but freshman to me. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, shout out to you guys, man. Hope all is doing well. Cam said Nolan Hauser's a clutch kicker. He's good. He better be good, Cam. Hey, Jacob, literally the only reason I drafted Nolan Hauser as my kicker was because Cam in the chat was like, bro, draft him. I was like, all right. Otherwise, I was not going to draft him. But yeah, shout out to y'all, man. Cam, hopefully he is pretty good for me, bro. Matthew, 420 with the follow. Shout out to you, Matthew. Appreciate it, man. Hope all's well for y'all on this beautiful Friday night. What, Tuesday? Tuesday night. Again, shout out to everybody on YouTube. You guys know when you subscribe or drop a little like, you are getting a shout out. Everybody on the TikTok, when you drop a follow, a like, a gift, you are also getting a shout out from me too, man. I'm going to take care of you. Warrior season. He said, what games are you most excited for in week 0? The biggest one. TCU, North Carolina, in Ireland. I am so excited for that game, man. I think it's going to be a really good one. As usual, it's probably going to be a game where you see a lot of rushing yards, some pretty solid defense, some big hits as well. Probably not the highest scoring game. Just I don't think North Carolina or TCU is going to be these high scoring offenses. But I think TCU might come out victorious just because they have Sonny Dykes. So, yeah. Jacob, he said, I'm coming for that college football fantasy championship. Hey, I'm coming for it too, brother. In our college football fantasy league, I have made the championship every year and lost. Every year I've made the championship, but I've got a lot of second place trophies. How about that? The trophy case is full of second place, man. Full of second place. Let's go on, John. John Rio said prediction for A&M. Yeah, we have A&M going 9-3. Sorry, 10-2. Sorry, 10-2. We have A&M going 10-2. I have A&M losing to Oklahoma. I have A&M dropping another game to... There goes Tennessee right there. Found Tennessee. Where's A&M at? Y'all, I've lost all my predictions. I don't know what's going on, man. 10-2. That's all I know. It's 10-2. 10-2. How about that? Antonio, what's going on, Antonio? Shout out to you with the live and the heartbeat. Shout out to you, brother. Hope I was well for you on this Tuesday night, friend. Hey, man. Antonio all the way from my UTEP brethren. Shout out to you. What's going on, JD? Shout out to you. Jacob said been 3rd place ever since the A, man. I'm telling y'all, bro. For some reason, we just can't bring home the gold, brother. I don't know what it is. We just can't bring it home. We're going to find a way this year, though, Jacob. We're going to find a way. Jared, he said TCU versus North Carolina only game I'm excited to watch. Yeah, for real, That's about how I feel too. The rest of the games aren't really that exciting on Saturday. Like there are a lot of really small schools that should probably just be blowing each other out. Like even some of those small schools are like not some of the greatest ones. So, but yeah, everybody's gonna watch TCU North Carolina. But other than that, man, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's probably just about it. The rest of the games are kind of mid. Here we go. What's going on, Ant? Ant is back, man. Shout out to you. He said, "What's up, my G? What's going on, brother? Welcome back to the live, man. You guys know, man. Hey, whenever y'all in here, I gotta say what's up to you." Cam said, "Did you hear about LSU?" Yes, I heard about LSU, the Big Ten, the SEC passing new rules about not coming back to college football after you sign the NFL contract, and it is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, brother. I'm cool with LSU bringing back players. I don't really care. I mean, it's not like LSU broke the rules. LSU followed the rules that the NCAA put in place. Not mad at that. They followed the rules. Ole Miss could have followed the rules and called these boys up. Alabama could have followed the rules and called these boys up. Ohio State, anybody could have followed the rules and said, you know what? It's a loophole right here. Nobody did it. Lane was the first. I'm not too mad at it. Here we go. Life Unreal. He said LSU beats Clemson. Yes, we do have LSU beating Clemson down in Death Valley week 1. I think it's going to be a phenomenal game. Might be a little bit more tighter of a game than what you think or would expect, but I do think that the Tigers of LSU beat the Tigers of Clemson that game. So yeah, great question, man. But again, thank you guys coming in live, man, on the YouTube. Thank you guys coming in, spending some of your time, man. I do appreciate y'all. Whenever y'all drop a little like or subscribe, you're always going to get a shout out from me. On the TikTok, y'all know what it is. You drop a follow, a like, a gift. Y'all know Polka Dot going to take care of it. Truly Slim has figured it out, man. You drop a follow, a like, a gift. You are getting a shout out. Shout out to you, Truly. Jay Breeze, I see with the likes. Thank you, brother. Amir said BYU over Tech is troll. Not really when you think about it. When you think about it. When you really break it down. You got to think. Because if Will Hammond's ACL ain't right, y'all not going to be going as far as what you think. BYU is returning everybody. Evan Johnson, Barry Bachmeier. Shoot. Don't get started on LJ Martin. Oh, and that coach who was going to dip out, Sakaki, he came back too. Everybody came back for BYU. Everybody. And they added in the portal too. Cade Uluwave was the #1 middle linebacker in the portal. They added that boy too. So don't just be a casual. Sometimes when you see something that maybe you don't agree with at first, take a second and think about it. You might learn something. Here we go. Karen, what's going on, Karen? Karen said, after all the camp news and everything, you still would put Ole Miss over Miami. Yeah. Who wouldn't? I mean, you got to think, Ole Miss, first off, it's only 7 or 8. So you can switch around a team from 7 or 8. You're acting as if I put Ole Miss at 3 and Miami at 9. That's a difference. It's not much of a difference between 7 and 8. I think that right there is a little overblown, if you're going to say that. But I mean, yeah, I trust my Ole Miss a little bit more right now. I mean, you look around, they have the best quarterback running back duo in the country. It's not even close. Trinidad Chambliss and Kawan Lacey, nobody's beating that quarterback running back duo. Nobody. Those two guys alone are electric. Those two guys alone are beasts. Then you add in Deuce Alexander on the offense. Oh, gosh. Then you look to defense. You talk about, man, they have 2 of the best defensive tackles in the SEC. Great secondary as well. You better look at Ole Miss before you start just throwing them to the side. Come on now. What's going on? Hey, D-Baby, what's going on, D-Baby? Shout out to you. Hope all is well for you on this beautiful Tuesday night. Here we go. Hey, shout out to Kanye. What's going on, man? He said, why is Texas at number 9? Texas A&M. Sorry about that. Texas A&M is at number 9, 1, because they have a very talented defense. I mean, that defense, Elko has always had a solid defense. He has built another solid defense this year. Very solid defense for him. Also, you go on offense, man, Mario Craver, Ashton Bethel Roman, and Isaiah Horton. That's 3 dogs wide receivers. Ruben Owens, Jonathan Morrow, running back. Are we serious? Then you added Money Marcel. When Marcel is not turning the ball over, Marcel has chill feet. Oh, bro. Come on, man. And also, A&M's schedule is not that hard either. So, A&M's probably going to win more games than what you think. So, yeah. Here we go. Asher, go Asher. Shout out to you, man. You guys know when you jump on the YouTube, we're always giving you a shout out. Also, if you are on the TikTok and you want your comment read, Polka Dot's not reading your comment, Polka Dot's ignoring you, jump on the YouTube, man. The link to my YouTube is in my bio. Every comment on there gets read. Every last comment on there gets read. Trying to put you on. Here we go. Jared said, I did Jeremiah Smith 1,100 receiving yards, Dante Moore 3,000 passing yards, and Terrence Carter. And no, I like that. The Terrence Carter one is iffy to me just because if quarterback play isn't right, his stats might not be right. I like the rest. I like Dante Moore. I would have probably put on whatever Darian Mince's throwing numbers are because Darian Mince is going to throw the ball a lot. But I like Jeremiah Smith with 1,100. So, yeah, I like that one, Jared. Here we go. Cam said, I think Clemson lost a future key player, Vic Burley. Yeah, they probably did. Hey, Vic Burley's a dog, man. I don't know about you guys, but Vic Burley is an athletic freak. Like his size and what he's an athletic freak. Big fan of Vic Burley, man. Cam, I don't think a lot of people talk about him. He's got a very bright future, man. He's definitely going to be in the league one day. All right, what's going on, Ivan? Ivan Gomez says Arizona State is going to surprise a lot of people. If Cutter Boley is their day one starter, they sure as hell ain't. Not if Cutter Boley's leading that football team. I love Amari Miller all day long, but Cutter Boley's not the quarterback that you think is about to lead this team to double-digit wins or even close to a Big 12 title. So, yeah, shout out to Cutter Boley. If you want to know what he's about, look at what Kentucky did last year. And then look at how Kentucky cleaned house. Here we go. Hey, man, shout out to y'all again. I just want to say thank y'all for coming in live, man. Dropping a comment, a follow, a like. I understand that it is late. Sorry. We started really late today. We had a live earlier during the live draft, and now we're here for the official live. So thank you to guys that everybody's here on the YouTube, on the TikTok, man. You guys know when you give a like, a follow, hey, share the live, man. You're always getting a shout out from me. So hopefully y'all having a great day, man. Yeah, vomit, man. I'm not a fan of Cutter Boley at all. Bo Schutz said, who is your 4 teams in the national semifinals? Great question, Bo. Bo, my teams in that. Oh, it's on this paper. It's on the papers that we crashed out on. Sorry about that. Damn. Where is it? I think we lost it, guys. We lost it. Oh my goodness. Hey man, he's suspended. I don't think he's gonna be there very long anyway. Cam, I think he's gonna transfer eventually. Because Dabo don't play around with all that stuff. Which I actually highly respect him doing that. In the conference in the top 4, I have Georgia, I have Notre Dame, I have Ohio State, and I have Oregon. Go on, Mary Grace. Hey, Mary Grace, we drafted Brett Norfleet to our fantasy team. I just wanted you to know that. That was earlier today. And in the chat, I literally have a picture to back it up too. Warrior season, he said North Carolina State and Virginia. North Carolina State versus Virginia and UNLV versus Memphis are going to be underrated games. UNLV versus Memphis is a really underrated game. Really, really underrated game. So, yeah, I like that game a lot. Now, when it's North Carolina State, CJ Bailey versus Bo Perbula, that's going to be a pretty good game, too. So, yeah, very excited for both of those games. Yeah, Mary Grace, we drafted Brett. So, he's one of the tight ends on our team. Hey, we excited, man. We excited, man. We got some dogs, man. I said, let's go get Brett, man. We put him on the queue, drafted him right up. So, yeah, we drafted it right up, man. Huddy, what's going on, Huddy? Huddy says, hey, what are your thoughts on Missouri since Roberts will have to hold it down till Hardy comes back? And we drafted Jamal Roberts, too. So, it's not just Brett. We have Jamal Roberts as well. I like Jamal Roberts. I believe last year with the amount of touches and opportunities that he got last year in Missouri, he performed extremely well. And I think that's why that is the top running back duo in the country. When totally healthy, nobody is stopping that running game. Last year kind of sucked. Missouri got down in a lot of games to where they just, had to start passing the ball. Had to start throwing the ball a lot more than probably what they would like. But, man, when it comes to Jamal Roberts and Ahmad Hardy, it doesn't get any better than that. Like, at all. It doesn't get any better than that. Just going, Jared. Jared said, what do you think about Texas letting go of Ty Anthony Smith? Do you know why? Yeah, he just got suspended. He got suspended for activity that was detrimental to the team. Other than that, man, I'm not going to speak too much on it. Y'all know I don't really speak too much on off-the-field issues and stuff like that, man. I kind of let that, I like to stick to what's happening on the field, stuff like that. But, yeah, he got suspended from Texas, so he's no longer with the team. So he got officially dismissed from that team. So sad to say, but hopefully he gets on somewhere. Real talk. Here we go. Let's go on, Nick. Nick McAdoo says, let me join. I have something to say. No, Nick. I can't do that one, brother. We have let people up recently, and it has not gone well for us. So, yeah. What did Rocky say? I told you they wouldn't let this slide. I mean, Rocky, yeah, for sure. I told y'all this is probably going to be a 1 or 2 time thing. We knew this was not going to last long. If it was one thing we knew about these new, I'm going to come back to college after playing in an NFL preseason game, it was not going to last long. I'll tell you that. Mary Grace said, take a guess who's in my base. Hey, Mary Grace, it better be Ahmad Hardy or Jamal Roberts. That's all I got to say. It better be one or the other. Rocket said, I told you they wouldn't let the NFL players. Rocket, but you got to think, the players are still coming back. Daquan Wright is still coming. Xavier Harris is still coming. They're still going to be there. So, I mean, yeah, that's going to be taking place in the future. But Lane Kiffin played the game. As I said, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at LSU. Be mad at the NCAA. The NCAA gave LSU the rules, and it just is what it is. So, as far as we know, we got to see what's up. But Daquan Wright, he already posted. He was down there. I don't know. They going to see. Noah said, who's the NCAA? I love Noah. That's funny. Hey, Daquan Wright already posted. He's down there. So, I don't know what they're going to do about that. So from what we heard, Daquan Wright has already signed a contract with LSU, and he's already there. So I don't know what's going on with that one, bro. And then Xavier Harris, he already has a number from what he said. I don't know if that's true, but he said he has a number with LSU. I said, all right, dog. All right. So yeah, we just got to see, man. You never know. But I'll say this. If y'all are going to say they're ineligible, is what it is. All I know is this. They both signed their contracts before those rules came out. So we just got to see. Maybe the NCAA goes back on their word. We just got to see what happens the next couple of days. I think the one thing with college football that we all can agree on is it's changing every single day. It's changing every single day. So we really don't know what to expect from our sport. You know, are they going to play? Are they not going to play? We really don't know. I would love to tell y'all they're not going to play. I think it's fair if they don't play. To be honest with y'all, Rocket, not going to lie to you. I think it's fair, but as of right now, we just really don't know. So. Mary Grace said, hey, we got Brett and we got Jamal on the team, man. We didn't get Ahmad. Ahmad went after us. I tried getting Ahmad Hardy and Jamal Roberts, but Ahmad got picked up I think the round after us. Like, we were trying to get him, but someone else got him a few picks before us. Rocky said Missouri is cooked without Ahmad. I mean, I almost said something, but I ain't gonna say that. I think they'll be okay. There's a lot of talent there, man. Nick McAdoo going crazy with that GOAT, boy. Shout out to you, Nick. I appreciate it, man. Shout out to you, bro. I can't let you join, Nick. It ain't gonna work, brother. It ain't gonna work. Nancy's in the chat. Oh, Lord. Negative Nancy. We can't have no negative Nancy's in the chat. Y'all know what it is, brother. Kippen said, do you think Jared Curtis will transfer after the season? I do not. I think Jared Curtis will stay at Vanderbilt. And if Coach Lee leaves Vanderbilt, possibly you could see that then. But I don't think so. I think he'll be right there for him. So, yeah, I think he'll be right there. But I don't think Jared Curtis is going to dip out, man, at all. Anyway, shout out to y'all, man, being in live tonight. I know it's late, bro. I'm sorry it's so late, and it's on the school night, so I completely understand, man. We were trying to go live earlier, but I was live earlier, and then I had to, like, shower and do stuff for me. So, yeah. So, this might be a shorter live. I don't think I'm going to go about 30 minutes. So, I don't want to keep you guys up too late. I don't want to stay up too late. I have to still record a video for you guys tomorrow, too. What's going on, Brian? Brian said, who you got in the Natty? Brian, we got Georgia, and we have Ohio State, and we have Georgia coming out on top. So, yeah, man, I think it's going to be a really good one this year. I got Ohio State going 11-1 in the regular season, and I have Georgia also going 11-1 in the regular season. So, yeah, really good season for both of those teams, even though Ohio State's schedule is brutal. Absolutely brutal. Absolutely brutal schedule. But, yeah, still going to be a really good year by both of them. Jared said, I ate a whole jar of peanut butter in a week. Oh, gosh. Hey, that's protein, though, Jared. That's protein. So, I mean, that's protein. Joe Ponceau, he said, Nebraska is sorry. Stop asking. Oh, my gosh, man. Leave Nebraska alone. They're trying their best, bro. They're trying their best up there with Anthony Calandra and Matt Rule, bro. Let Nebraska do them, bro. Cross says, who do you think has the best run game in the country? That's a fantastic question. The best run game in the country? The overall best run game in the country? They might not run for the most yards, but efficiently, I think Texas might have the best run game in the country. I think Texas might have the best run game in the country. You got to think. They got Raleek Brown and Hollywood Smothers. Then you also got to think Arch Manning can run too. Arch Manning is no scrub. Arch Manning is a beast. I've seen this man run with my own two eyes. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Texas might have they might have the best running game in the country. Raleek Brown, Hollywood Smothers ain't no scrubs. Them boys are dogs. Them boys are dogs. Seriously. And then Arch Manning is no scrub. I mean, he's ran for 300 plus yards every year, several touchdowns. Big fan of Arch Manning's legs, man. He's a real dual threat quarterback. What's going on, Braden? Braden says Kentucky's going to beat Louisville and Okay, Braden. They can't win both those games. Not both of them. Now, Braden, I have said before that I would not be surprised if Kentucky beat Alabama this year. I stand by that. I would not be surprised if Kentucky beat Alabama. I'm serious. I would not be surprised. But are they going to be both of those teams? I'm going to say no. Let's go Golden Goose. Golden Goose said FSU will beat Bama 2 years in a row. My boy, I don't know if you're ready for the type of beatdown Alabama's going to put on Florida State. If you thought that Alabama forgot what happened against Florida State last year, you are highly mistaken. I don't know what the over-under is in that game. I don't know what the spread is in that game. I am taking it. Whatever the spread is in Alabama, Florida State, I am taking that game, bro. That's all I'm going to say to you, bro. Here goes Stars. Stars Marshall said Louisville's going to beat Ole Miss game 1, free money. I wouldn't be surprised by that either. I'm so serious. I would not be surprised by that. Like, hands down, would not be surprised. Let's go on, Cam. Cam said old college football was way more fun. You don't know how games go. No, I agree. I think older college football was a lot of fun, man. The 2010s was probably the prime peak of college football. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. I think the peak of college football was probably the 2010s. And for those people that were not around in the 2010s and like can't remember college football back then, dude, like we had some dogs, man. DeAnthony Thomas. Like was that Robert Griffin III? I think that was Robert Griffin III. You were just that was Cam Newton in 2011. You were just coming out of the Tim Tebow era in 08 and 09. Then you had people Auburn won a national championship. Auburn was going crazy. They had a couple years they were going crazy. Clemson was doing good. Bama was winning natties. Georgia was coming up, man. Bro, the college football was at its peak in the 2010s, bro. Oregon was coming up. You had Andrew Luck balling out at Stanford. Like, Stanford was actually playing football and was cold. Like, Michigan was doing good. They had Denard Robinson, bro. Like, football was at its peak in the 2010s, bro. Like, you couldn't miss, bro. Damn, 2010s was so good. Georgia was pumping out running backs like a damn factory. My goodness, man. Yeah, Eric knows. Eric knows, man. What's going on, Miles? Hey, Miles, what's going on, my brother? Shout out to you, man. I didn't even know Miles was in here, man. Miles popping up out the woodwork, bro. What's going on, Miles? Shout out to you, brother. Braden said, what's your sleeper team? This year, the sleeper team is probably BYU. I got BYU going 11-1. BYU winning the Big 12, man. I got BYU, brother. So, yeah, I got a lot of faith in BYU, seriously. Lincoln, I also have OU going 11-1, bro. So, that is why I don't think they're a sleeper team. I don't think I can call anybody a sleeper team that made the college football playoff last year. I don't think that would be very fair. So, yes, I do have Oklahoma having a great season, though. What did Miles say? He said, bro, Chris, I need your opinion on this take. I heard this morning. In modern college football, if you aren't a Power 4 team, you are basically the new JUCO. Hell yeah. That's 100% real. Dude, there are some Power 4 teams that are just a JUCO team. Like, let's say you have a good season at Purdue, like Deion Burks did, you're going somewhere else. Let's say you have a good season at Vanderbilt, you're probably going to end up somewhere else. Let's say you have a great season at Virginia, you're probably going to end up at some other school that is much bigger than Virginia. So I agree with that 1,000%. A lot of these schools are just feeder teams into the bigger programs. That's why you had Devin McEwen. Put a 1 in the chat if you know the name Devin McEwen. Devin McEwen he was the star wide receiver at UTSA. I mean, a beast at UTSA under Jeff Traylor squad. And guess where he's at right now? Ohio State. He's at Ohio State. Telling y'all, man, These G5 teams and some Power 4 teams, you are a JUCO feeder team for the bigger programs. That's all it is, man. That is the sad truth, man. Yeah, hey, Eric knows well. Look at UNT, man. The whole team went to Oklahoma State. The whole team. We're now calling them Oklahoma State Mean Green. That's what we're calling them this year, Eric. Here we go, man. Let's go on, Jack. Jack said, how can you justify Michigan that high? Kyle Whittingham's up there. Andrew Marsh is still up there. That defense is still up there. That's how I can justify it. Jordan Marshall and Savion Hitter are up there. That's how I can justify it. Michigan's schedule not being very hard also adds evidence to me having them up there as well. Oh, that was easy, buddy. You thought I was going to go on a long tangent with that? No. Hey, yo, send the name on for YouTube. Oh, I'll make it easy for you. So the link to my YouTube is in my bio. So you don't even got to type it in. The link to my YouTube is in my bio. Link to my YouTube is in my bio. Nice and easy for you. Again, hey, thank you guys coming in live, man. Dropping a comment, a follow, a like. It does not go unnoticed. Again, you guys know on TikTok, when you drop a follow, a like, a gift, you're getting a shout out. On the YouTube, when you drop a like or subscribe, you are also getting a shout out, man. Again, but if you feel like I'm ignoring your comment on TikTok, you can jump on the YouTube. We got a lot of people jumping on there. Every comment on there gets read, okay? Cam said, you remember Stanford going 12-0 in 20? Oh, yeah. I'm telling y'all, Stanford was nice. I'm trying to tell y'all, Stanford was super, super nice, man. I'm telling y'all, bro, Stanford wasn't no joke. Michigan State wasn't no joke. I don't know where they fell off, but, like, they were cold. Virginia Tech wasn't no joke. Like, these were programs that were winning 8 to 10, 11 games every single year and being respectable. Like, do y'all remember when Michigan State made the playoff? Does anybody remember that? And we're not talking about a 12-team playoff. We're talking about a 4-team playoff. Like, Michigan State was cold. People did not want to play Michigan State. Them boys was cold. I don't think people remember that, bro. Michigan State was cold. Bro, Stanford was cold. Everybody was staying up late to watch Stanford and Oregon every single year. Them boys was putting up numbers on ESPN at 10:30 at night. You was breaking your freaking, what is it? What do you call it? What do you call it? Your bedtime just to watch Stanford and Oregon play every week or every year. It's crazy. Crazy, man. What's going on, Ash? He said, what's your prediction for Georgia? 11-1. We have Georgia going 11-1, winning the SEC, and bringing home a natty. Eduardo, my Brazilian friend. What's going on, man? Shout out to you, brother. Hope all's well for you on this beautiful night. Hope you're doing good all the way from Brazil, man. Much love to you from Dallas, Texas, friend. Let's see. Braden. What's going on, Braden? Braden says, how high do you think SMU could climb? So, I believe we had SMU. Hold on. We did SMU schedule a long time ago, friend. Missouri, Houston, Michigan, Clemson, BYU, LSU, Alabama, Iowa. So we have SMU going 9-3, losing to Louisville, Cal, and Notre Dame. Their ceiling, though, I could see them going 11-1. SMU ceiling is 11-1. That's if they beat Cal and Louisville. I don't think they're better than Notre Dame, but I think their floor is around 7-5. That's if everything goes wrong, which with Kevin Jennings on your team, everything can't go wrong. Here we go. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. Hey, Matt, what's going on, Matt Real? He said, man, you lying. A&M wins the Natty, wins the SEC. Marty, first off, you said Marshall. It's Marcel. It's going to have a year for the books. I hope he does. I hope he proves me wrong. I have A&M going 10-2 right now. So, I still have them making the CFP, though. So, I still have us making at least the postseason. I got to hit my boy Miles' comment. He says, should we blame Lane Kiffin and other coaches or college football rules for them allowing NFL players back? I would blame both. I mean, I wouldn't blame anybody. I would blame the NCAA because LSU didn't break any rules. LSU just found a loophole. I would blame the NCAA. The NCAA made the rules. Lane Kiffin just said, you know what? We're going to exploit the rules because there's a loophole. So I saw a lot of Ole Miss fans were mad. I wouldn't be mad at LSU. I would get mad at the NCAA because they made the rules. So now the conferences stepped in and are policing the rules like the Big Ten and the SEC. But other than that, man, the NCAA made the rules. LSU just went in and followed the rules. It was a loophole. They found a loophole. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. Ash, Tim, what's going on, Ash? Ash says, my boy said Tennessee has the best run game in the country. Ooh, hell no. Ash, Your friend is not your friend. Deshaun Bishop is a very talented running back. He ran for 16 touchdowns last year and over 1,000 yards. Tennessee having the best running game in the country is insane. That is insane work. Considering, first off, you got to consider this. Texas has Raleek Brown and Hollywood Smothers. And Arch Manning is also a very good runner of the football as well. Missouri, Ahmad Hardy and Jamal Roberts. Are we serious? I don't care if Ahmad Hardy can't play right now. Jamal Roberts is no scrub. Nate Frazier at Georgia. E.J. Crowell over Alabama. Harlan Berry over at LSU. Are we serious? And we're jumping over to Tennessee. I'm not saying Deshaun Bishop is trash. I'm just saying there are some other options in the SEC alone that I would take. So, Ash, I'm with you, brother. That's crazy take, man. Top running game in the country is insane. That is insane work, bro. Not to mention Oregon with De'Aaron Hill and Jordan Davidson. Are you serious right now? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Ohio State, Legend Bay, Isaiah West, Bo Jackson. Come on, bro. Michigan, Jordan Marshall, Savion Hitter. Are we? Sorry. Damn. And I only mentioned one quarterback. I didn't even mention all the quarterbacks, y'all. I could throw in some quarterbacks to help out the case over at Michigan, too. Because Bryce Underwood is a fantastic runner of the football. Crazy, bro. That's wild. Here we go, Ravens. Ravens Hurricane number 1. He said in Miami beat 3 of those teams at 8. Who cares? That was last year. Who cares? You're in the NIL era now. No one cares about what happened last year. That was 6-7 months ago. In the NIL era, 34 players on a Power 4 team are switching rosters. 34! 34 players. On average, as a Power 4 team, you are losing 34 players. Whether that's the NFL, whether that's to the transfer portal, or they just quit. 34 players. You know you only get 75 roster spots. 75 roster spots for scholarship guys. That's it. That's all you get. 75. So we can talk about last year all you want. But Miami looks a lot different. Indiana looks a lot different. Ohio State, a lot of them look the same. I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of them boys came on back. But a lot of these teams look a lot different though. So yeah. Let's go on, Pete. Shout out to you, man. Pete Diaz said Miami number 1. Pete says Miami number 8. No way. Top 3 maybe. Top 3? Hell no. Pete, nobody has Miami in the top 3. Nobody. Pete, I don't even care about the AP poll, the coaches poll, the On3 poll, Colin Coward's poll. I would bet you all the money in my bank account. None of them have Miami in the top 3. Are you serious? Hey, considering you have 4 new offensive linemen, considering you have 3 new starters on the defensive line, I'll tell you this, Miami got as far as they did last year because they were extremely strong and deep in the trenches. If the trenches are not good for Miami this year, you will not be getting out of your conference. And let me tell you something right now about your conference in the ACC. Your conference ain't worth a damn. I'm going to keep it a buck. If y'all don't make it out the ACC, y'all's conference is trash. And I don't think Duke is coming to save y'all this year. Miami is a very talented team. Very talented team. Very talented. But if y'all are not strong again in the trenches, which you can be, we just don't know if you will be, y'all not making it out the ACC. That is my hope and prayer for Miami. Just be strong in the trenches. Because that conference is not worth the damn in the postseason if Miami is not playing. NC State will get tore up. Louisville, I love Isaac Brown. Kindhost, I think, has a strong future. Caleb Lubin's a beast. Y'all will get ate up as well. I'm serious. I'm glad y'all achieved all you did last year, but last year was last year for a reason. A lot of new faces. I can say that about every team on here, probably except Ohio State, BYU, and Notre Dame. Everybody else has got a lot of new faces on their starting rosters. Here we go. Let's go on, Jason. Jason said, thoughts on Ole Miss. So we have Ole Miss going 9-3, friend. We have Ole Miss taking a little bit of a step back, losing to Texas, Georgia, and OU. So yeah, taking a little bit of a step back. Snoop Dogg. What's going on, man? He said Oklahoma to the chip. Boomer sooner. Hey, he said Boomer. I got to say sooner. Shout out to you, man. But yeah, we do have Oklahoma having a great season. We have Oklahoma going 11-1. Their only losses to Georgia. So yeah, Oklahoma having a really good year. Here you go, Ash. He said, I brought up some teams, and he said Tennessee is top 10 run game. Oh, Ash. So now your friend changing from top running game in the country to top 10. Yeah, that shows right there. They're not a top 10 group. Would you agree with that? I would say top 15. I would say top 15, just to be safe. I think I can name 10 running back groups that are better than them. I think I can do that. Rocket said, did you see David Gabriel George? Yes, I did. He's a beast. He is everything that he is paid to be. Seriously. He is everything that he will be paid to be at Tennessee. He is worth every penny. I understand that people are like, oh, why are you paying a running back $6 million? You will see why David, you will see why, y'all, Gabriel George is a dog. So I'm going to say, man. Anyways, shout out to y'all, man. 730 said, when Texas wins September 12th, is Ohio State still number one? Well, no. If Texas won, no. Duh. No. Rocky said, rip Dolly Parton. Yeah, I heard Dolly Parton passed away. I didn't know that. My friend told me, and my first thought was, who's Dolly? But then he said Dolly Parton. I was like, oh, I know who that is. I don't know none of her music. I know she's like older, and when I hear Dolly Parton, I think of her being more as an actress more than a singer. So I feel like as a young person, like you've seen Dolly Parton act more than you've seen her sing. But to an older person, they'd be like, oh, I remember her songs. I just, I wasn't alive when she was singing like that for real. But yeah, shout out to her. Love Dolly Parton. She's an amazing actor. I don't really know her songs, but I do hate that she passed away. I hope, it wasn't like a painful or, anything too intense, So you never want to, pray that on anybody. So yeah, even your worst enemy. Here we go. Hey, PJ, what's going on, PJ? He said, hey, Poke, who's not in your top 25 that's on your radar? There's a couple teams. Florida is up there. I think Florida could possibly be a 9 or 10 win team, depending on how well they come out the gate. Another team that I low-key am looking around at pretty heavily is probably Mississippi State. I think Mississippi State could actually really cause some serious chaos. Like, really cause some serious chaos. Really cause some serious. Because they play a lot of, big teams in the SEC. I think they play 6 of the top 7 teams in the odds market. So, yeah, going to be a lot of stuff going on. Come on, Audrey. Texas Tech. We got Audrey. Happy Tuesday to you. We have Texas Tech going 10-2, losing to Arizona and losing to Baylor this season. 10-2. That should get them back to the Big 12 championship. ABCD. Wow, what's going on, man? He said, I think Virginia could shock some people this year. They could. Virginia is the oldest team in the Power 4. So all that experience and Bo Perbula could have a really good year. Seriously. So I would not be surprised if Virginia wins 8-9 games this year, man. Last year with Chandler Morris, they were pretty good. Really good. I don't even know what roster he's on right now. He's somewhere in the NFL. What's going on, Matthew? Matthew said, what genuine logic do you have to rank Vanderbilt but not Penn State? Evidence. Coach Lee's there. I've seen what Vanderbilt can do under their head coach. I haven't seen what Penn State can do under Matt Campbell. I haven't seen what Penn State can do with Rocco Beck at quarterback or Benjamin Brahmer at tight end or Carson Werner at running back. The only reason y'all are ranking Penn State is because they have an easy schedule. That's the only evidence anybody's ever told me. Oh, well, they have an easy schedule. They should be ranked. They should be ranked. They will be ranked because they have an easy schedule. But as of right now, why are y'all ranking Penn State in the top 20? Why are y'all ranking Penn State in the top 10? Because their schedule's easy? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are starting to forget Iowa State went 8-4 in the Big 12 last year. And the Big 12 was not a hard conference to win games in. So you're telling me Penn State brought in a bunch of mediocre guys that had mediocre seasons in the Big 12 last year, and now they're going to play in the hardest conference in college football, and the only reason y'all are ranking them is because their schedule's easy? Like, Iowa State was not a team that you were turning on ESPN and their highlights were popping up. Iowa State was not a team you were turning on in ESPN's top 10 plays and you were watching Rocco Beck throw dots across the yard. That's not what was happening. Breece Hall wasn't on that field for the Hawkeyes last year. Brock Purdy wasn't out there slinging the rock for y'all last year. Iowa State was average. Iowa State was worse than Arizona. Iowa State was worse than Houston. Iowa State was worse than Utah. Iowa State was worse than Texas Tech. Iowa State was worse than BYU. That's half the conference. Basically, what I'm telling you, Iowa State was mid. That's what I'm telling you. Extremely injured. My boy, you playing in the Big 12. The Big 12 is not a hard conference. I don't care who y'all played against. The Big 12 is not hard to win games in. I'm going to tell you this. If Houston can do it, if Houston can go 10-3 in your conference, why can't Iowa State do it? If Arizona can go from being good a couple years ago, falling off and coming back and being good against being good again last year, must not be that hard. Iowa State wasn't impressive last year, buddy. Iowa State, I'll be real with you, ain't been impressive in a while. Hold on. Let's go. Let me look up Iowa State record year by year. I'm going to show y'all what they've been doing. Because I'm pretty sure Matt Campbell ain't ever won a Big 12 title. I'm pretty sure Matt Campbell ain't ever won 11 games in his career. Seriously. Y'all think I'm hating? That's facts. A lot of times when y'all think I'm hating on somebody, a lot of times I just be saying facts. We ain't ever seen him be great like that. Y'all, look at this. Look at this. Y'all. Matt Campbell has been there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's been there 10 years. They've won double-digit games one time. I'm telling y'all. Y'all be thinking I be hated. I come on here and tell y'all facts and y'all get mad. Matt Campbell has been at Iowa State 10 years and won double-digit games one time. He's never appeared in a Big 12 title game, by the way. I don't know where this credit is coming from. That's wild. That's why I try to educate you guys and say, I'm not saying Matt Campbell is a bad coach. I just don't want y'all to elevate this man into saying he's a top 5 coach. And y'all giving Penn State this credit. Penn State ain't played a down of football. So then I ask y'all, why are you ranking Penn State? And y'all can't give me a valid reason. I'm sitting there saying, I'm not saying they're trash, but don't give them credit for something they haven't earned. They haven't earned a top 10 ranking. Penn State hasn't earned a top 20 ranking. What have they done? And I'll tell you this. Don't let them lose the whiteout game again. Don't let Penn State lose the whiteout game to USC. Because a lot of people are saying USC is a very good team, but Penn State is a great team. So don't let a team come from California to Pennsylvania and winning the whiteout game again. That'd be pretty damn bad. Hey, man, Austin Purdy, they're going to have to go back to selling crack to sell them tickets. Oh, y'all didn't know Penn State was selling crack? Yeah. Oh, I'm going to tell everybody this. Penn State was selling crack. Yep, they were. On campus. Crack. Yeah, crack cocaine. They were selling it on campus. I mean, dishing it out. Dishing it out like they were trying to dish out them tickets to them football games. Crazy. Maybe that's why everybody cleaned house the football team. The crack got to them. Eric said Texas. Oh, man, I want to get said it. Hey, Miles said, what coach is on the hot seat this year? Mike Norvell. Bro, Mike Norvell's seat might be on fire. I ain't never seen a seat hotter under a coach in my entire life. Anyways, y'all, it is 11:30. Let's go, bro. Let's go, man. Let's go, bro. Yeah, Jordan, that booger sugar. Let's go, man. Hey, let's go. We got to go. All right, y'all, let's go. It's 11:30, school night. You got to go to work. I got to go to work. Let's pray. Y'all know we pray at the end of every live. Let's get out of here, man. All right, let's pray, guys. Dear Lord, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for this great day. I want to thank you for allowing us to come on and just relax tonight, God. As you know, it was a long day. I thank you for keeping us safe, and I ask that everyone is able to just relax tonight and relax their bodies, relax their minds, God. This world is a crazy place, Lord. There's always something happening, always something bringing us down, always someone trying to bring us down. So, Lord, allow us to have faith in you for a good day. Allow us to have faith in you to bring us out of any and all situations. Allow us to have faith in you when we are just really just feeling bad, God. We're depressed, feeling lonely, Lord, just feeling like we don't know what to do next. So, God, I ask that we can put all faith and trust in you, Lord, and you're going to work miracles for us, Lord. Whenever we let go, whenever we don't worry and we just believe in you, man, you're going to work some serious miracles, God. So we love you. I ask you to bless the rest of our night, and please allow everyone to sleep well. And in Jesus' name, amen. All right, guys, take care. Love y'all, man. Y'all have a great day. Again, hey, y'all stay prayed up, stay blessed. If you ain't done one thing today, you better pray. If you ain't done one thing today, you better pray. You better pray. I'll tell you that. While you thinking about that girl, God thinking about, man, they ain't even talked to me today. I woke him up, gave him food, clothes, shelter, safe transportation. They ain't talked to me today, man. You better talk to the big man upstairs. All right, guys, take care. I love y'all, man. I'll see y'all tomorrow, brother. All right, guys. Stay blessed. We'll be live tomorrow night. Same thing, man. Love y'all, bro. Shout out to you guys. Stay blessed. Stay prayed up. You too. Love y'all too. Shout out my boys Eric. Shout out to Miles, man. Y'all have a blessed night. Y'all be safe going to work tomorrow. I got to record a video, even though I want to go to sleep. All right, guys. Take care. Love y'all, man.